we're going to talk about conjunctions. Now, a conjunction is a word that joins. It can join single words, phrases, clauses, and there are three kinds of conjunctions. You have coordinating, correlative, and subordinating. So let's talk first about the coordinating. Now remember, a coordinating conjunction will join words, groups of words. You have on your sheet that I gave you, you have those conjunctions listed. So let's take a look and see if you can pick out the coordinating conjunctions. Mary and Beth attended the meeting. Now you'll notice and joins Mary and Beth. That's your coordinating conjunction. The second one, Mary is good in math, but Beth is better in English. Now, if you'll notice, you have but here. That joins two complete sentences, two different ideas, but it's still a coordinating conjunction. Look at number 3. John went to the store and he went to the mall. You'll notice you have and here, and in this case, and joins two prepositional phrases. Now, let's see if you can pick out the coordinating conjunctions. Now we're going to take a look at correlative conjunctions. Remember, those are the ones that appear in pairs. Both and, not only but also, neither nor, either or. Again, those are listed on the worksheet that you were given. Okay, let's take a look up here to see if we can figure out what words are our correlatives. Now remember again, they appear in pairs. Okay, both Mark and Ted are in the band. Now if you'll notice, both and are your two correlative conjunctions. They appear together, and that's considered correlative. If and had been by itself in the sentence, it would have been coordinating, but together they are correlative. I met not only Lady Gaga, but also Justin Bieber. Don't you wish? Not only and but also. They appear in pairs. They are considered correlative. Neither Becky nor Rose can go. Neither, nor, and both of those appear together. They are correlative. Now, let's see if you can pick out the correlatives in these sentences. The third and final type of conjunction is called a subordinating conjunction. Now, a subordinating conjunction is a conjunction that begins a dependent clause. Now, a dependent clause is a clause that cannot be by itself in a sentence because it doesn't make sense. And it will begin with one of those words that I have listed for you on your worksheet. Now, let's take a look at these sentences to see if you can figure out what a subordinate clause conjunction would be. All right, so let's look at this. I couldn't go to the store because my car wouldn't start. Now, if you'll notice the word that you have on your paper that's in this sentence, a subordinating conjunction word, is because. It introduces because my car wouldn't start. It introduces that. If you didn't have this word, you would have a perfectly good sentence. But because you have added this word, it makes this a dependent clause. A dependent clause. And that's the word that you're looking for to underline as your subordinating conjunction. Now let's look at 2. When I heard the noise, I went outside to check. If you look on your paper, one of the words that you find are subordinating conjunction. When. It begins this dependent clause. Now, if you walked up to somebody and you said, when I heard the noise, that would make a bit of sense. You have to have the other part to make sense. So this is, again, your dependent clause. When would be your subordinating conjunction. The last one, since you have no money, you can't go with us. Since is the word that begins the dependent clause. So this is your dependent and this is your subordinating conjunction. Now, you try subordinating conjunctions.